Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Athletics. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to roll here. And on the hill in this one, Jeffrey Springs. What do you have on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Trey Turner, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Next pitch is outside. And he takes a strike. And there's the strike. Off the mark there. And it's 3-2.
We got a full count.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a swing and a miss. One away. And now here is Harper. And that is out of play. On the ground to the left. Sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And now it's JT Realmuto. And there's a ball.
That's down.
Man at first, one away. Fouled off down the right side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that misses. 2-1. Fastball is outside.
Ball.
Harper stands at first with one out. That's a strike.
Count is full.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. And that drops in for a strike. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed
0-2.
there.
That's outside.
That's a ball.
And the
outside.
count is 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
At the belt and fires. Ground ball right side and foul ball. 2 outs. That's off the inside corner, and it's a full count. And ball four to a board.
Now a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Nick Castellanos in the box now. No balls and a strike. Outside. 1-1.
1-1.
That one ripped. Bleday makes the play, and that's the 3rd out. Back here with my pal Singy, and getting to start, Ranger Suarez.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Miguel Andujar, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And that is in for a strike. And 1-1. And that's a strike. Fights that one away, still 1-2. On the ground, right side. Stop. Throws to first in time. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. So digging in, Brent Rooker. And that one fouled off. Suarez, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets him involved in the action. Rojas hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Shea Langoliers now at the plate.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays. And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. This is Bryson Stott. Springs back to work. That's in there. 0-1. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. A changeup missing, and that's ball 2.
2-2.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now it's even up. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-2.
Stop. Aboard here at first with nobody out. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Max Kepler at the plate. That one outside. 1-0. Second inning here. No score. And that's in for a strike. Fastball for a strike.
Ball high.
And that's
Count is
off
full.
the inside edge. And it's 3-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. First pitch, and he just misses. Right through there for a strike. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. That misses.
That's a ball.
The count now 2-2.
2-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2-2 now. That one just misses.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
It gets down, base hit. And now 2 aboard. Caught up now trying to get to third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Lawrence Butler. And that's outside. Ball 1. Suarez,
1 ball, no
a former
strike.
All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a four-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And there's the automatic. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. And that one's gone. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. So up next, Tyler Soderstrom. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0.
Nope, ball. 2-0.
There's a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Pitch misses there, and now 3-1.
3-1.
And there's a strike.
We got a full count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. This is J.J. Bleday. They say you win.
0-1.
Swing and a foul out of play. One out, bases empty. And a good eye there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Here's Luis Urias. Just
That's
missed.
Ball down.
Foul ball there. 2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He makes the grab, and that is that. On to the 3rd inning. Here's Turner now. Turner, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. The shortstop takes the ball. On the ground. And they get Turner for the out. Here's Bryce Harper. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And now it is JT Realmuto. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. He reached out a walk his first time. Schumann. 1 at 2nd, and that's 2. Bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Max Schumann.
Max Schumann.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
It's 0-1.
Just
Ball,
missed.
that's high.
And that's down
the
and
ball.
away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. And it's filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Nope,
Jacob Wilson in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Outside low. And the count is 2-0. And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk.
Number 22.
Guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's Miguel Andujar. Grounded out his first time. Ripped, but it curls foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Now the number 2 hitter, Brent Rooker, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Sneaks through, base hit, coming home. He'll score. Now they get the runner and a rundown. They get the tag on him. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw to second. Out there. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Inside. And the count is 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground to third. Oh, great stop to first. And very nicely done for the out. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. A single his first time. Late with the swing there.
Wow, no fair right there.
One strike.
That slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gonna have to tip your cap on that pitch.
That's a ball.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Pitch misses there. 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
On to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. And here comes Alec Boehm. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Butler brings it in for the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here is Shea Langoliers. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
You know, these Athletics doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And he chases that one. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Butler at the plate and takes high there.
1-0.
There's a strike. That one missed.
2-1.
Line drive. And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Steps on first for the out. J.J. Bleday getting ready to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. There's a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Ready now for the 5th inning, and now for the Phillies, Max Kepler. Springs back to work. And the sweeper catches the plate.
You know, these Phils doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Johan Rojas. Back to the mound, he's got it. Throws to first, 2 down. Trey Turner at the plate. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second, and he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Andujar puts it away, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Luis Urias. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
How about this one, Boog? In 2023, Urias hit grand slams for Boston in back-to-back plate appearances. They happened on different days, but he still became the first Red Sox player to do it since Jimmy Fox in 1940.
Swing and a miss. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. And now Max Schumann. First pitch misses. And there's a ball.
2-0.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 2-1. Foul ball. Just misses. 3-2 now. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. That one pushed foul. The 0-1. Grounds one to short. Turner with the throw to first, and that is that. And we're back. Here comes Real Muto.
The catcher, JT Real Muto. Now pitching for the A's, number 49.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Slings it across. One up, one down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's 0 for 1. Off the plate inside, and that's ball one.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
One down, base is empty. And delivers outside.
That's out.
Clips the corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top half of the 6th. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That's back there. That one out's against the fence. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. 1 out, runner at second. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. 0 for 2 in this one. Ground ball up the middle. And Castellanos is out. So 2 down now, and here is Bryson Stott. 1 for 2. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI single and a 2-1 ball game now.
Comes through with the RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Handles, throws to first, and that is the 3rd. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Miguel Andujar. Jose Ruiz takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. Just missed. Rooker goes 6 feet 3 inches, 225 pounds. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
Harper makes the grab, and there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Shea Langoliers. And he went around. Ruled a swing. Fastball in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. A's leading by a run. And that one is in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Out towards right center field. Hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. So
now
digging in now for Philadelphia, Max Kepler.
Number 60, Justin Turner.
In the air, right field. Squeezes it, and there's one away. So digging in, Johan Rojas. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Wilson whips it to first. He's out. Trey Turner now.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
0-1.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one fouled off. Out to short. Wilson tosses across the first. Turner is out. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strahm. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Strahm, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3. So up next, Tyler Soderstrom. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Strahm, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Strike 2.
Unless he beats himself,
2-2.
somehow can't find it, doesn't have the controlled command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
He goes down looking. J.J. Bleday up next for the A's. Fought off foul. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, his stuff is just too good to fail.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it hits the fence. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay, and he's into second with a double. And man, just shy of a homer on that one. Next up for the A's, Luis Urias.
Now pitching for
Joe Ross will take over here.
Number 41.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. We're at the top of the 8th. So Harper stands in.
For the Athletics, number 48, TJ McFarland.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And that one finds its way through. And the tying run is on base.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Butler trying to get to it. Drops into the glove. And there's one away. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. That pitch clips the outside corner. Strike one.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
One down. Phillies down a run. Got him swinging for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Holding on to a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the eighth. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Hard hit left side. In plenty of time to first, and Castellanos. And we're back, ready for the bottom of the eighth. Now it's the second baseman, Max Schumann. Just missed.
Ball.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
He can live up in the zone
1-1.
all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
2-2.
In the air, right side. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. Clips the corner, and it's 0-1. Right side. Castellanos moves on it. Puts it away for the out. And there are two outs. Two outs. Base is empty. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Miguel Andujar.
Brown.
Missed inside with the curve. And another ball.
Outside.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Castellanos makes the catch, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Number 19, Mason Miller.
Yeah, that's fouled off. To the right side. Tosses to first. Now one gone in the ninth. And now it's Alec Bohm.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Up and in, 2-0. Fastball is outside. Strike on the outside. And the count is 3-1. High fly ball, shallow right field. Butler pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's two down. So they're down to their final out. Now batting Max Kepler. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings through that one. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
And that one is inside.
Ball. It's getting squeezed a little bit here.
1-1.
And that's a fair ball. As the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
That's a ball.
And that skips into dirt.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it.
1 ball, 1 strike.
But this is where they earn their keep.
Swings and misses. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Miller is just 1 strike away. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second. And your final score here today, 2-1. The A's hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us. and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
Your Los Angeles
Here's Trey Turner.
Dodgers.
Fouled off left side.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
In there at the knees. That's strike 2.
0-2 with the count.
Goes down looking. Bryce Harper to the plate. On the ground, out to short. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And a swing and a miss. Harper at first, one gone. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. First and second, 2 outs. Now, Nick Castellanos. Ball one there.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
Outman makes his way towards it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Here's Mookie Betts. Just missed. And Mookie takes. Turns and fires to Betts. There's the strike. 95 of that one. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
And that's in there for strike 1. Check swing, no appeal.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. That one inside. Now 3-1. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first, and they get Ohtani for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Stepping in, Will Smith. Inside, just missed. 2 outs, bases empty. Slice down the right side. Cut on and missed. 96 with that fastball.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Two outs. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there. Back here in LA, top of the second. Now at the plate, Bryson Stott. Hit hard on the ground to short. One up, one down. And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm.
The third baseman, Alec Bohm.
First pitch misses. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Conforto brings it in, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Max Kepler stands in for the Phillies. Hit on the ground to the right side. The tag, and he's out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Here's the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Wheeler back to work. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, and let it travel.
Yep. Check swing, and he went.
1 ball.
And the count 1-2. Good eye right there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Rojas settles under it and makes the catch. 1 down. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Off the plate, and that's ball 1. 0-0 here in the bottom of the 2nd. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Muncy digs in. Strike 1.
0-1.
And a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering is downstairs. Man at first, 1 away. Outside,
out.
and it's 2-2. And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout. And here comes Tommy Edman. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. And that's in for a strike. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. That's through there for a strike. The next pitch misses, and the count's even at 2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Hernandez off of first with 2 away. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
James Outman can't hold up, and that's a strike.
0-1's the count.
That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a pitch. Misses off the inside. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Top half of the 3rd inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Johan Rojas. There's the strike.
I'm so glad Yamamoto made the move to Major League Baseball. He's one of the most decorated pitchers to come out of Japan and finished his Nippon professional baseball career in style.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Makes the grab, one away. So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner at the plate. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. Yamamoto, in his second season, he features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a curve, a cutter, and he works in a slider.
0-2 with the count.
And the 0-2. And downstairs.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Just misses with that one.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So here is Bryce Harper. They go with the intentional walk, so he's on first with 2 out. So 2 down, and now JT Realmuto. Zips it across, and that is the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium, set for the bottom of the third. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Just missed. Next pitch is downstairs.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Here's Mookie to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Kepler. And there's 1 down. Here's Shohei Ohtani. First pitch, and he just misses. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. 2 on, 1 out. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. In there at the knees. 0-1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Inside, almost got him. Late swing, fouled off. Still tied at 0, last of the third. Now he steps off and looks it back to second. In the air, right field. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. There's Freddie Freeman
the
now.
first baseman, number 5.
How many times have we seen an early at-bat change the course of the game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
Runner, yes.
Out at the plate. He's out trying to steal home. As we go to the top of the fourth, and now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. So we get an intentional walk with no outs in the inning. Go ahead run on base. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Fly to center his first time. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Late on that fastball.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Nobody out. Runner at first. That missed by a lot. And that is ball one. In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner holds. And that just misses.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo. Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
First and second, no outs. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
Conforto on the move towards the line. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away. The tag, and they get him at second. That's a double play. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that's the third out. Back here at Chavez Ravine, Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
And that one upstairs, ball one. Started after it. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Comebacker to the mound. Slings to first. And a couple of quick outs. Max Muncy at the dish. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. On the ground right side. And that one handled. Over to first. They get the out on Muncy. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Max Kepler. Yamamoto back to work. Late swing, foul to the left.
Well, these Phillies just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
That misses, and it's 2-1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That clips the corner. That one misses, and the count's full. In the air, left field, down the line. And that should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double. And digging in for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. Late on that fastball.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a ball line to center. Base hit, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 in scoring position. Nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. That's a little bit low.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Muncy. And that is a big first out. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. Golden opportunity right here. And a swing and a miss. Second and third, one away. Drops into the glove. Runners tagging from second and third. He's in there.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Real Muto now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Tommy Edman at the plate. And that one clips the corner. That clips the corner. This one in the air. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And next for LA, James Outman. Struck out swinging his first time. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Michael Conforto will climb in. And ball one to the right fielder. That's too low. And now 2-0.
2-0.
Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. The 2-0 is in for a strike. There's a swing and a drive. Kepler on the move towards foul ground. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. Here's Mookie Betts now. And he takes one right on the black. It's 0-1. Inside, just missed. Lifted in the air, right center field. And it falls. Tying run is in to score from second.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way.
Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. Will Smith to the plate.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
2 on, 2 outs. To third. Boom. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out. Back here in LA, top 6. So here's the Phillies DH. Kyle Schwarber. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That one ripped but foul. Got him. And that's the first out. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. He's 0 for 1. Vesia, a 6'1" lefty. He features a 4-seam. Very unusual here. An intentional walk with the bases empty and 1 out. Go ahead run on base. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Picks it up with a bare hand, and they get the out.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
That's a base hit. Castellanos on his way to the plate. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
To first, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 25, Matt Strahm.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Pitch misses, and it's 1-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. 1 out, bases empty. And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count. That's ball 2. 2-2 to count.
That one just misses. Now this is in the air down the line. Castellanos moves on it. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
2 down, nobody on. Swings through that.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Next pitch misses outside. Going to count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here at Dodger Stadium. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas.
Ben Contreras.
On the ground to third. Muncy sends it to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did.
Turner runs. Pitch misses. You know, throw to second. Save. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at first and second.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Brings it in. Both runners tagging. Cut off, throw to second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. And that misses. And it's 1-0. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Swings and chases a low one there.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Tosses to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. And now the center fielder, James Outman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Hernandez. Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 50.
That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
Kerkering.
There's the swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside. And now 2-2.
Ball 2.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Got him swinging. And here is Michael Conforto. Just off the outside edge. 1-0. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
He takes it himself to the bag. Back here at Chavez Ravine, ready to begin the 8th. Manager signals over, and how about this? The intentional walk signal to the leadoff hitter. On the ground, could be 2. Over to Edman. How about that double play?
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Up the middle, Edman tosses to first, and that is the inning. And we're back on to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Mookie Betts. Fouled off. He was late. That clips the zone, and it's 0-2. Hard ground ball, base 9. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
Everything came together for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Ohtani in the box now, takes strike 1. And now the count is even with a single base runner. Because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. With the go-ahead run at the plate here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is down low. On the inside corner for a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. A gigantic blast. And they add a pair. It's 3-2. The batter now will be Will Smith. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 4-2. So now it's Freddie Freeman. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first offering is not close. Swing and a ground ball. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Taiwan.
And he
Walker.
bunts, but that's foul. Strike two. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it drops in. Here comes Freddie around third. He's safe. And they're up by 3.
Well, it certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Kind of just punts it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I'll tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
0-2 is the count. 3.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Hernandez into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Right back to him on the mound. There's one. And Kike Hernandez at the plate. Just missed. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Rojas settles underneath it, and the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
Not even close there. And the count even 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to Freeman, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. Max Kepler at the plate.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Edman slings to first, and they're down to their last out.
Now pitching for
and
the
digging
Dodgers.
in for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas.
Blake.
And a foul ball.
Ryan.
Treinen, 36 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2011. They're down to their final strike. 1 strike away. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll do it.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
And your final score, 5-2. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. From Oracle Park in San Francisco, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. All right, ready to go here.
Leading
Here's
off
Trey Turner.
For Philadelphia, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's going back. Back some more. And out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Here comes Bryce Harper. That one inside, and that's ball one. Rojas on the move, and there's one down. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. That's off the mark, and that's ball one. One out, base is empty. And another ball. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Next offering is in for a strike.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get me over breaking ball to bring the count full.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. And now here's the veteran DH, Kyle Schwarber. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power.
That's right. Outside low, and that is ball one. And that one missing low.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 8,
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Next pitch is outside. Schwarber, the runner at first with 2 gone. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one is back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Back here at Oracle Park, and today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Back here in San Francisco, Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
And that one misses up and in. And now it's even 1-1. Just missed. That one fouled off. And down on strikes. Now 1 away.
Batting second,
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate.
Nola's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts throughout the year, Boog. He's got multiple seasons with 200-plus Ks and a pitch arsenal that leaves most hitters frustrated as they walk back to the dugout.
And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Betts chasing that time.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third, the left fielder,
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
Foul ball still 0-2. Nola fires. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. New inning getting started, and stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. Ohtani back to work. Popped up. Muncy makes the catch, and there's one gone. And here comes Alec Bohm.
Oh, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Right through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the first cutter we've seen today, and it was effective. 2 outs, base is empty. Now batting Max Kepler. That one pushed to the left and foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Check swing, called strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Bottom of the second. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
That just misses. Now 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Batting 6.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Late with the swing there.
0-2 is the count.
That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. Stop. Pulls it down, and that will end the inning. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Johan Rojas. Misses off the plate. Ball 1. Rojas hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Check swing, and he went. It's 2-2. Up the middle, bats up with it. Fires over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Here's Turner now. He's already homered here in this one. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. The shortstop takes the ball. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through the sweeper.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's a high chopper. Betts whips it to first. And they get Turner for the out. 2 down, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Just missed. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1. just
Ball,
off the inside edge.
No, inside.
Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
Count's full.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And they'll do it again. 2 outs. That one is absolutely belted. And that's going to bang against the wall. Throws to second, and that's a 2-out double. Now to bring up JT Realmuto. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swings and misses. Went with the sweeper.
0-2.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Here comes Max Muncy. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball, and that one lifted in the air center field. 1 away. Tommy Edman at the plate. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
Gets it to first, and they get Edman for the out. Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Just missed. That one missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a pitch. And it remains 2-2. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Rojas makes the play, and it's out number 3. On to the 4th. Here's a big power threat. Kyle Schwarber. Pulls that one foul. Next offering is fouled back. That's a strikeout. Ohtani sends her packing. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Flied to right his first time. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. He swings and fouls one off. Good job to fight that one off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. This is Bryson Stott. He's 0 for 1. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat automatically.
Got him looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. Back here at Oracle Park, here's Shohei Ohtani.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
That one ripped right center field. That's back. And out of here. He'll touch them all. And this game is tied. It's 1-1.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And now it's Mookie Betts. Struck out swinging his first time. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down.
Digging in, Teoscar Hernandez. And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Freeman swings through it for strike one.
0-1's the count.
In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called. Michael Conforto will climb in.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss.
No ball,
Traffic on the bases with one already in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Catcher,
and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Betts on second. Hernandez at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Out front, rip foul. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now it's Alec Bohm. Ohtani back to work. And that is downstairs. Ball 1.
You know, these Phils, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And it stays fair.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Max Kepler at the plate. In the dirt, and it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Rojas makes a move towards the gap. He's got it, and there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Rojas, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Conforto pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Trey Turner with a
The
chance
batter,
now.
the shortstop, Trey Turner.
The shortstop takes the ball. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. And that'll do it. Back here in San Francisco, bottom of the inning. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy.
Muncy.
And downstairs.
You know, these Dodgers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Swings through that.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. That one misses. 3-2 now. And down on strikes he goes. That's his 9th strikeout so far. So digging in, Tommy Edman. And a ground ball to first. Harper takes it himself. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Rojas now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And that's down and away.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. Aaron Nola the strikeout. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. Here comes Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 51, Alex Vesia.
Strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
The next offering misses. And it's 2-1. And the slider just misses.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
You got a full count. 3-2.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. JT Realmuto steps in.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And there's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch
1 ball,
down.
1 strike.
Ripped on the ground to second. There's one. Relay to first. Double play. And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
Huge solid hit right there. Big time pitching to induce the double play. Erase what could have been the go-ahead run.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Schwarber measures 6 feet even, 230 pounds. And though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Just missed.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Rojas hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Betts, 1 for 2. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Boom. And Betts is gone. Teoscar Hernandez will hit next. And he grounds one to the right side. And that chance handled. Throws to first in time. And that ends the inning. Back here at Oracle Park, top of inning number 7. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. And that one fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies, and he swings and misses at the initial offering. Slice the other way and foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And the batter now, Alec Bohm. And that one fouled off. Fouled off down the right side. Swings and misses, struck him out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position, and digging in for Philadelphia, Max Kepler, 0 for 2 in this one. Strike on the inside corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Pitch misses, 1-1. Just missed.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Man on second, 2 down. Hammered on the line, base hit. Castellanos on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the 7th.
Picks himself up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
In the air out to center. Rojas makes his way towards it. Makes the catch. And that is that. Back here in San Francisco. Bottom of the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Now pitching for
new pitcher coming on, the veteran, Matt Strong.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
In there at the knees for a strike. Up and in, and the count is 1-2. And a swing and a miss. One away. Big time out, leading off the home 7th. And here is Michael Conforto, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. 0-1. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. And it falls. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting the job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
No ball,
holding on to a 1-run lead. Here the bottom of the 7th. Strike 3. Got him swinging. Now 2 away. Here's Max Muncy. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
All one's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 43, Anthony Vanda.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
On the ground right side, and that's just foul. 0-2 now. Ball 1 there.
Damn.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Here's Harper now.
Harper.
That one way outside, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Check swing. He went 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now. 2 outs. Base is empty. Here's JT Realmuto. And that is out of play. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands
hitter,
whatsoever.
Kyle
Such a good
Schwarber.
feeling. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. The throw in, but it's offline.
Got the job done to put him up by 2.
Right
Smash
fielder,
that one
Nick
through the infield for the knock. When it's hit
Castellanos.
that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
At the plate, Nick Castellanos. They get the force. Third out. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Tommy Edman. Strom back to work. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Rojas ranging back. Hauls it in on the warning track. Miguel Rojas, the next to hit. And there's a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back. And it hits the fence. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. The relay to second, and he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Ohtani swings through it for strike 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Castellanos gets under it. Oh, no, he dropped it. Headed for the plate. Safe. And now they trail by 1. Now it's Mookie Betts. 1 for 3.
We could see a shift right here, only down a run, and it feels like anything can happen. One swing of the bat changes everything.
In the air out towards right center. Castellanos moves on it. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. The relay to third. And he gets to third safely. Moving up on the fly out. And there are 2 gone. And here comes Teoscar Hernandez for a critical at bat.
The left fielder.
And that one is downstairs. And that is ball 1. And a swing and a miss. The tying run is 90 feet away. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Rojas drops into the glove. That is the inning. We go to the 9th. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. There's a swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Base hit around first, heading for 2. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion. Back-to-back base hits. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Swing and a foul straight back. Bohm leads off second with nobody out. That one the other way. Now one gone in the 9th. Johan Rojas digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Hit in the air, left field. Hernandez on the move. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Foul ball there. Foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That one lifted to left. And makes the grab. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. So Dodgers, bottom of the ninth. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Jordan Romano.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. He's 2 outs away. And the batter now, Michael Conforto. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Ground ball right side. Harper steps on the bag. Now only 1 out remaining. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. That's outside. And that's ball 1. Romano, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
They're down to their final strike. Romano is just 1 strike away. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. Ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field.